Hi everyone, my name is Tanya Sesmonero and I'm a career and work-life balance coach and dispersonality profiling specialist from Vida Coaching. And today I wanted to come and talk to you and give you some tips on writing a compelling cover letter. So in this kind of digital age, a lot of people aren't sure whether really a cover letter is important anymore, but it is still something that you need to do. Largely for a number of reasons, really. Firstly, because I think some employers, some recruiters, if you don't include a cover letter, will just chuck your CV away because they won't think it's very professional, and so they won't give you that chance to even apply for the job. Secondly, I think it's important to grab a recruiter's attention from the start, and what better way than to have a letter highlighting your perfect skills and achievements that you have that are relevant to the job. And finally, you really want to sort of persuade the recruiter in this letter that you're worthy of getting an interview, and they really need to invite you in for an interview. So some tips then to write this great cover letter would be, firstly, to keep it short and to the point. So there's no need to write anything longer than a page of A4, a side of A4. Don't write anything more than that, because you just don't want it to be too waffly. You just they don't have time. Recruiters don't have time to read reams and reams of stuff. Same with the CV. So the CV only needs to be 2 sides. The cover letter needs to be 1 side, about 3 to 5 paragraphs long. Secondly, even though you need it to be short, you do need to ensure that you get the right information in there, and that is things like and that's relevant. So that's things like reasons why you're getting in touch, the thinking about what you can do for the company and why you're suitable for the job, and always finish with a call to action. Tell them why you'd like the opportunity to come in and discuss your application more. So that's the second thing. So the third thing is to tailor your cover letter. So always tailor your cover letter to the company that you're applying for. If it looks like it's just a sort of one that you've sent out to 100 people, it's not going to make as good impression. So make sure you mention a bit about the company and the sector that you're applying for, and talk about your skills and your experience, and the ones that are relevant to the vacancy that you're applying for. Fourthly, avoid cliches and jargon. The last thing recruiters want to read is yet another person telling them that they're great working in a team as well as individually or whatever. It's they need evidence to support that, so examples to support that, and it just gets boring hearing the same kind of phrases all the time. So make it a bit different, make it sound professional, but also, show your enthusiasm in there, that you're really keen to get this job. And finally, and I really, really can't say this enough, please, please, please check for mistakes. Spell check doesn't always catch the mistakes, and so read it over, and ideally get somebody else to read it over, because sometimes our brain, we've read it so many times that we don't notice some of the mistakes that are actually on there. So great if you can get someone else to read it and maybe spot those mistakes you've missed. So those are my 5 tips to writing this great letter that's going to be the first thing that your potential employer is going to see, and and will enable you to make that really good first impression, so that ultimately you can get that interview and get that job. So I hope that's helped, and do ask if you have any questions. Write them in the comments below, and I look forward to hearing from you and speaking to you all again soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.